This is my Phase 3 planning vlog for Macbeth the Prison Diaries, looking at what I've planned for Phase 3 on a whole, why I guess I've done this, what my thoughts are, and how I hope to set it, I guess. So, the scene for Phase 3 looks at, I guess, a confession video ahead of Macbeth's final fight with Macduff. I'd like to experiment with the idea that Macbeth obviously knows there's a rebellion against him and he's preparing for it. Due to the contemporary setting and creative input that I've been working on, I've took the time to kind of consider what process Macbeth goes through while preparing for the fight and deliver what he might be thinking and feeling at the time, and how this, I guess, how his attitudes and intentions shift knowing that he's about to go into perhaps his final fight. So in addition to adding a contemporary style to my work, I have chosen to interpret the events leading up to it in a new manner. As Macbeth prepares for what he suspects to be his last fight, he accepts his mistakes and, I guess, confesses to the camera of his actions. Instead of my character believing he's essentially unkillable by man, so to speak, from what the screws have told him, I've used my own creative input to develop the idea that Macbeth actually believes he's already dead, but more so mentally. As a result of previous actions and events that he's done to get to the situation he's in, such as murder, treason, things like those, it's kind of took away his humanity and what he values to be his life. And so he's kind of it's come to the extent that he feels as though he is dead, and that is why he's unkillable rather than physically unkillable. Due to the contemporary style of the work that I'm devising, I've been considering setting this scene in a car to give the audience the impression that I'm about to venture to my last stand against Macduff, I guess. Obviously, I've interpreted this scene as my character is being taken away from the prison for some kind of community service, where I guess this is Burnham Wood, where we go into, and that is where Macduff and his rebellion are waiting for me. As a result of this scene, I hope to end my piece in a manner which reflects upon the entirety of my work on a whole, while suitably leaving opportunities and foreshadows here and there for a repeat of events similarly to the original Macbeth, how there is the possibility that this could all happen again. I feel like I'm happy with my character dying. I feel like that is a suitable ending and it sums up the plot on a whole. But I also really like the idea that this could happen again. And although I've taken what I know of Macbeth to develop this contemporary idea, I definitely want to kind of work that in somewhere, because I feel that it keeps the piece somewhat supernatural and it fits well with my ideas.